Welcome everybody. My name is Michael and today we're discussing about the Canadian government taking away freedoms. That's right, for the Canadian government a week ago, actually 2 weeks ago, whenever this started with the Freedom Convoy. A bunch of truckers basically started protesting about a vaccine mandate. And regardless of whatever happened, we have to look at this as a nonviolent protest. Now, it was large, it caused traffic, and the Canadian President Trudeau was very upset about this. So he called in essentially the police and the military about this, and now they passed laws to take away certain freedoms for Canadian citizens, and the Freedom Convoy has been going in between Canada and America, and basically they had a couple millions of dollars that were donated to Give and Go, and there was also GoFundMe. I think it was 7.8 million or 8.2 million to GoFundMe, and that was frozen, and GoFundMe decided, hey, we'll give this money back through charities or whatever, and then they realized, oh, actually, no, we have to refund the people who gave the money. So then there was a different charity, charitable site, Give and Go, and they raised $8.6 million, of which it was frozen. The Canadian government said the funds have to be redistributed. They can't go to the Freedom Convoy because they're criminals, blah, blah, blah. And this is a great example for cryptocurrency. First of all, you can't freeze crypto if you have the keys to your wallet, of course. I mean, if you don't, well, shame on you. But yeah, so that's one point. The second point is this. Not too long ago, hackers basically released all the names of people who donated to the Freedom Convoy. And I remember when hackers were anti-government. Now they're basically doing the government's dirty work. So basically, anybody who is a non-Canadian, President Trudeau said he wants to literally prosecute them for donating. And now, alongside other governments of the world, you have this long list of names that you're basically able to target. Monero would be a fantastic choice to donate. Monero, you would have your coins, they couldn't be frozen, and it would be anonymous, so you wouldn't actually be now facing potential trouble. I think nothing's going to come out of it, but it's just crazy that privacy and the fundamental human rights, of course, they're kind of, they just went right out the window. The hackers were very upset, basically comparing it to January 6th, the U.S. Capitol riots, except these were just a bunch of truckers just chilling, just trying to do a nonviolent protest over here. But, hey, whatever. What's ironic is Justin Trudeau actually supported a farmers' protest in the middle of the streets in India. But when it happens in his own country, oh, no, that's a big no-no. So basically, Justin Trudeau is being accused of bringing martial law to Canada. He invoked the rarely used Emergencies Act on Monday to bolster police presence across the country to crack down on the Freedom Convoy protesters. Under the Emergencies Act, the government introduced measures intended to cut off protesters' funding and take steps to reinforce provincial and local law enforcement with federal police. The blockades are definitely an annoying nuisance, I guess you could say, but apart from that, you get the military involved. Do you cut off millions of dollars of funding? Do you basically make a big scene of this? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It is a political event, so regardless of whichever side you're on, whatever activism is out there in the world, cryptocurrency is a tool that could help in this case. To remain anonymous, to actually get the work done, and to give power back to the people. Because if you're donating through fiat currencies, you see, boom, it's lost. And even if this wasn't political, even if governments didn't get involved, do you think these companies actually care? No, they could just as easily freeze the funds. They could do a lot worse things with your data, and they already have done. A lot of these charitable organizations, well, unfortunately, sometimes the person who the funds are being raised for, the organization, they don't get absolutely everything at the end of the day. So Monero or other cryptocurrencies are definitely a much better option for this. It's kind of shame that we're losing rights every single day, but if you look at where Canada was during this whole process over the past couple of years, you will realize that they are very strict about certain things. What was once touted as a pretty safe and awesome place to live, apart from the cold climate, of course. You got lots of friendly and maple syrup and all that. Well, now a lot of people want to get out of there. They don't trust the government. They don't want to deal with that. So, I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But that's today's news.